Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Theo here. This is part 6, and here we'll talk about LODs for PCG, how to disable LODs basically for visualization project you would like to have the plants looking fabulous. We'll talk about custom volumes and also volume conversions for PCG. It will all make sense during this tutorial. In order to start with PCGs, I wanted to show you a quick way to do it for all your projects that you think you'll use PCGs in. I'll start with Project Omega, which is our test project, and assume this is a already existing project. For this one, I would like to enable procedural content generation. So procedural content generation framework, and these two, whatever, and we'll restart. This is the step everyone is talking about in their YouTube videos for PCG. Okay, so we did that for this one, but actually we don't care about this project, so we can close it, and we can go to our launcher and Project Omega, and we can show it in Explorer, and we just want to open with Notepad, and we'll put it on the right side like this and close it. This is Hillside project, which I'll close. This is Project Alpha, which I will close as well. We don't care about any of those at the moment. So in Project Omega, we enabled PCGs, right? So basically, we would like to enable the PCG for Hillside, Project Alpha, and our template. Our template is really important to have all the plugins we need enabled, right? So we'll show in folder, template, open with Notepad. We have it here. And on the right side, we have Project Omega. Here is the template. So we can, like we did previously, we can copy squiggly brackets, and we can go whatever, doesn't matter, and add them here with a comma. And save. Also, in the same time, we can have this one. We add a comma here and copy the squiggly bracket, PCG, PCG, and the closing squiggly bracket, but with a comma, and Control-C. We open a Notepad, we paste them here, and this is for later use. We can go to Documents, no, Downloads, Project Alpha, and we can say PCG enable. Save. Great. We don't save that, we already saved that. Now, let's suppose we don't have Project Omega or any other projects in our Epic content here that has PCG enabled, but you already have it saved as a notepad. So if we go to Hillside Show, right click, open with Notepad, and we go where we saved our PCG enabled. So we double click that, open Control-A, Control-C, or just correctly take it from here, go to Hillside project. We can make a space here, paste, file, save, close this one, and we'll go to project alpha, open with notepad, and we can add it here, file, save. I hope you understand that these kind of notepads, you can save them in your cloud, drive, whatever, and take them anywhere with you. And then you can enable in any location you are and you're working in. Just enable the PCG for 10 projects. Doesn't matter. You don't have to open them. Enable the PCG content in plugins and so on and so forth. So this is a quick shortcut how to enable all these by text. Okay, so we'll open project alpha where we've pasted our PCG. And if we go to edit plugins, we say procedural, and they're all already enabled. We don't have to do anything. We can just paste a text and that's it. Fantastic. Now, ISM Office, correct. We can just delete the ISM Office. We have the geometry we need anyway. Now, in order to get rid of LODs for, let's say, for Quixel Bridge, well, disable the LODs for the plants we download with Quixel Bridge. Let's see. Okay. Of course, I have to log in. Okay, sorry about that. I have the bridge open, and I have some plants saved. Let's say we'll use field poppy and Indian cress. Okay, so we can add these to our project, and we can add these as well. 3D plants right over here, and we can add the 3D plants into our favorites, so we can quickly select them. Right, in order to disable LODs for these ones, so we have this. Calm down. Okay, so in order to disable the LODs, you can double click to open it, to open the plant, and then you would go into LOD picker, just select custom, disable all these, and then number of LODs, 1, apply changes, and we can enable NI and preserve area, apply changes, save and close. And we'll do this with let's say 3 plants for field poppy and 3 plants for Indian cress. So it's going to be repetitive, but I guess this is the best way to learn. Say close. And the third one, custom, disable all these. Number of LODs 1, apply changes. Then I preserve area, apply changes, save, close. And we'll go to Indian cress and we'll get this one, custom, disable, number of LODs 1, apply changes. And we'll go to these two, apply, save. Next one will be this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, apply. 1, 2, apply changes, save, close. And I don't know, this one. Actually, we'll do it in order. So we'll have first three from poppy and first 3 from Indian cress. So we'll do this one, custom, disable, apply, 1, 2, apply, save, close. Great. Yeah. Now we can create a PCG. Let's add plants here. Great. Content, we can create a new folder and we call it PCG. We can go to PCG, add PCG graph, and we'll say flowers. Why not? Save. That's a huge effort of imagination. And when in the graph, we can do world array hit query. The most important thing here is in advance to enable trace complex. And then we have surface sampler. We can add 20 here, 5 by 5 by 5, and then we can add a transform points 360, and then mesh spawner. And in here we'll add our flowers. Great. In order to add that, we'll have 1, 2, 3 entries. We'll go to the first one, descriptor, and browse. We'll go to favorites, plants, field poppy, and we'll get the first one. Bring it here. Second descriptor, second. We'll have this one here. And third one, 1, 2, 3. Probably this one. Great. We have all this, save, and I'll just add it to my other screen here. And all we have to do is in content PCG, drag it here. We'll have 2 by 2 by 2. And lock the scale. So we have this one. And then obviously what we want to do is use tags. So in tags we can add include tag, and we say flowers. The surface we want to have flowers on will be this one, so we can add a tag to this one, tag, create, and we'll say flowers. Brilliant. And then this one, we can make it as big as we want. So the volume itself, we can make it 20 by 20 by 20, but it will still stay only on the specified tag. Like this. Okay, and let's add the second type of flowers. So we can copy this, Control C, Control V. We'll disable the static mesh spawner. We'll drag this into here, and the static mesh spawner will have, let's delete all three. We'll add the Indian cress. So we'll go to favorites, 3D plants, Indian cress. First one will be in here. Second will be this one. And third will be this one. Can we? Thanks. Okay, so now if we enable, we'll have the Indian crest as well over there somewhere. We'll disable this, and this is just the Indian crest, and enable this. We'll have the other flowers, and we did that because with the surface sampler we adjust the density, so we can add 50 by 50 by 50, so we'll have just a few field poppies over there, but we'll make them bigger, so scale minimum 3 by 3 by 3, and also in the surface sampler we'll do 20 by 20 by 20. So, yeah, we'll have some field poppies and Indian cress, and they're a bit too much, 1.5 I guess. Yeah, they were too big. Okay, now it looks normal. Great. Let's talk about custom volumes. As a custom volume, you can create any, well, you can create surfaces and meshes in 3ds Max and bring them here as a custom volume. Let's try this. So I guess this position here is somewhere here. Okay, so we create a custom volume. Let's create something like, I don't know, something like this. I'm not too sure what to do, but yeah, why not? Let's create this. We can convert to poly 4 to get this one here. We can add some swift loops and 4 again, and drag this here. So this will be our custom volume. We'll send it to origin in order to export it. Export selected, PCG, custom, save. And in Unreal, we'll go to PCG and import it here. PCG custom, whatever, import all. And we'll drag it into the world, reset, and we'll have it here. and we'll go to modeling, we'll go to pivot and center, accept, and then we can move it, let's say here. Bro. Now, in order to create a volume, a PCG volume from this one, you would want to first of all create another PCG. So we can duplicate the PCG and we'll say flowers custom, drag it into the world. They won't work because if you remember the graph explicitly said include only flowers tag, so we're fine. Then select the volume you've imported and we go to modeling, we go to mesh to volume, click, and you have an option here to say instead of blocking volume you can create PCG volume, but I noticed that procedural foliage volume, if you select this, it will work better. I don't know why. Sometimes the PCG, sometimes the PCG volume here didn't work. So procedural foliage volume worked for me. And in a target volume, you'll have flowers custom because the volume itself, the graph or the volume is dragged into the world. If you don't have it in the scene, you won't see it here. So we can just say flowers custom and accept. And then we can reset the scale and the position. Well, the position obviously is there, so we can bring it back, something like this. And we can reset the rotation, yes. And then in custom, in flowers custom here, we just disable tags with no tag. And now we have the flowers here. Correct. And we talked about volume conversions. So in order to do a volume conversion, we'll use this mesh, for example, and create a PCG volume out of this one because, I don't know, we like the shape. This is what we need, right? First thing is to create another PCG definition. Let's say flowers conversion. Okay, save. We'll drag it into the world and we'll make 2 by 2 by 2. Okay, this is our flowers conversion. In order to create a volume from this, you kind of have to be in the modeling mode, and then there is this section here, volumes. We'll use the following sequence: mesh to collision, click, accept, and then collision to mesh. And instead of volume, you would want to have a static mesh, accept. And if you drag, you have a the collision itself converted, the simple collision converted into a mesh, And obviously now, because we have a mesh, we have a mesh to volume. We want procedure, foliage, whatever, and we want flowers conversion, accept, and we can reset the scale, click, and now you have the flowers in the shape of a bench. Right, as easy as that. You can also create different designs. For example, in 3ds Max, let's create a cube or box, something like this. And we'll have it one here, and we'll have it one here. Copy 5 times. We'll have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. We can select similar, so all these. Let's add them here somehow. Yeah, they look fine. And my scripting, quick attach, will attach all of them into one mesh. This one. We'll send the pivot to origin. We'll file export, selected. Let's say PCG design, save. And in our Unreal project, we'll have import PCG design, import all. We'll drag this into the world, reset the position. All of them are here. Let's create another PCG. Let's say duplicate flowers design. We can say drag it into this area. We'll make it 2 by 2 by 2. Fantastic. We can just drag it here, doesn't matter. And then we'll have these ones. We can reset the position of the pivot and select the pivot, make it center, accept. So yeah, the pivot is there. Let's just add them somewhere here. Great. We have this object, and then we can mesh to volume, and then mesh flowers design. Accept. And we can reset the scale, add them here, and drag them down. And now you created beautiful designs. With the help of a third-party modeler, from where you export the mesh and convert the mesh into volume in Unreal, and then you'll have a great project. Right, so I hope this was helpful to you, and I think I will see you in part 7 where I have a trick for you, how to migrate different things. It's fun anyway. It's a unique technique. So hopefully I'll see you then, and have a fantastic day. Bye.